That morning, Mr. Aid Wilson inspected his children's results. He had been so tired when he came back from the office the previous night that he didn't even get the chance to spend time with his family, not to mention checking his children's end-of-term results. With his sharp, eagle-like eyes, he inspected the twins' results, Daniel and Daniela. From his expression, you could tell how each of the kids performed. "Dear, I'm really proud of you. You did excellently as usual," he said, turning to his daughter to commend her. "As for you, Daniel, what exactly is the problem with you? Why do you make it seem like I'm wasting my money on you? You weren't like this before. What changed about you?" "Dad, you know I have no passion for this department. I promise I'll do better if only you could let me." Daniel, who saw this as an opportunity to express himself, opened up, but was cut off before he could complete his sentence. "Will you shut that mouth? If only I could do what? Let you waste away your time? Look, young man, you're not going to the arts department, and that's final. You'd better emulate your sister and adjust, or can't you?" "But I'm not my sister. We're two different people. You can't keep comparing me to her because I'm not her." Frustrated at being constantly compared to his twin sister, Daniel exploded in anger and walked out on his parents. His parents were dumbfounded, as he had never acted in this manner before. Although Daniel was extremely talented in drawing and had always wanted to be in the art class, his parents, especially his father, were against this, as they wanted him and his sister to study business so they could take over the family business someday. While Daniel hated this department with passion, his twin sister had no problem with it, as she had always wished to be a successful businesswoman. So while Daniel was the villain, Daniela was the perfect daughter to her parents. "What's going on with the boy? Did you see how he just spoke to me?" Mr. Wilson turned to his wife. Daniela excused herself to give her parents space to talk things out. Mrs. Wilson, who had been sitting silently all this while, turned to her husband and spoke. "To be honest, I think you were a bit harsh on him. You shouldn't have compared him to his sister in that manner. Also, I've been thinking that perhaps we should let him do what he wants. After all, it's his life," she said, trying to persuade her husband, as she had been doing for the past few weeks. "Don't tell me that, woman. He's not changing departments, and that's it." He stood up from the sofa and stormed off as well. Obviously, the Wilsons' family was not perfect. They fought and made up. They had their problems, just like every other family. But at least there was peace. It was still a happy family until tragedy struck. "Good day, sir." "You're welcome, sir." Mr. Aid Wilson's employees saluted him as he walked into the company. One of the employees helped him with his bag and followed behind him. As they arrived at the entrance of Mr. Wilson's office, the employee swiftly and efficiently held open the door for him. "Welcome, sir." A lady stood up and welcomed him. She was an extremely beautiful lady in her late 20s. She donned a red, tight-fitting gown that made her round and perfect body prominent. The gown, which barely reached her knees, made her long, beautiful legs visible. "And you are?" Mr. Wilson forced his gaze away from the upper part of her round bosom, which peeked from her low-cut gown. "Your new secretary, sir," she replied in a tiny, sweet voice. To be continued,